Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 25. And in this episode of our season as Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 Ream Toyota Camry, we're going to Homestead-Miami Speedway for the Straight Talk Wireless 400. And I got my Homestead shirt on. I went to this race in real life with my good friend Clable. I brought him to his first race. I also got the event die cast right here. A ton of other merchandise, obviously, but I ain't gonna take all that out. Last episode, we had our first bad race of the season. If you even want to call it that. We got a bunch of stage points, and it kind of softened the blow. This is 29 versus Hamlin's 35, and the 41 from Reddick, the 42 from Elliott, 43 from Larson, 33 from Ryan Blaney. That's only a 4-point loss right there. Chase Briscoe got his first win of the season, and now he is just 2 points behind me in the regular season standings. And then we got a good 20-something points on Byron and Blaney, so that's nice. And then your other championship competitors, they're right down here. Here are the gameplay settings that I use in pretty much every video. And you got the AI settings, 105 maximum difficulty, 25 skill range, keeps things close, but it's the Gen 7 car. 80 consistency, because this is the Cup Series. These guys, they can drive perfect lines, all the freaking SMT data, and then you got the 50 on the tire wear and fuel consumption.
The roar of the engines are echoing across South Florida as the stars of NASCAR do battle on this 1.5-mile road. Buckle up, because the racing action at Homestead-Miami Speedway starts now.
How about a crack open a Mountain Dew? That's kind of dangerous because I cut my fingernails, so I ain't got shit to work with.
Welcome to qualifying, where drivers leave it all out on the track for a shot at pole position.
This is always one of my favorite things to do in a NASCAR game.
We're up. Get out there.
Because this shit drops, and then I'm racing the race that I was at. I'm there. I'm in the stands watching this qualifying session happen. Oh my goodness. Also, the setup that we're using this video was again made by Doc Throttle. But there was another setup by another guy that was like a second faster than the entire field. And I couldn't convince myself to do it. Because I mean, even though that has happened in real life, you've had Kyle Larson drive away to a 13-second lead. And Ryan Blaney, I think he had like a 15-second lead before the stages broke things up. And I went there in real life, and then the guy blew up, that was really sad. I would love to have seen him win this race. He's been kind of elusive to a victory at this track. I could be giving it more throttle, but I gave this enough tries. I think eventually I'd get a really good qualifying spot. Never mind. I was about to say if I gave it enough tries, I could probably get a really good start, like a top 5. Maybe I could have gotten the pole, I guess. There's Larson up there with Byron and Hamlin. Those guys, they were all battling for a stage win at one point when I went to this race in real life. I think stage 2 wound up being a photo finish between Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin.
We're going racing in South Florida, and these NASCAR Cup Series drivers are set to deliver high-speed drama in every corner. Get on your feet. The Straight Talk Wireless 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway is about to get underway. Start your engine!
Time to go. Good luck out there.
That was so out of sync. Like, the way, the camera shots versus the person saying this and that. I guess they try to add extra stuff in since it's the Cup Series, but it's so abridged. That's the most presentation that you can get for races in this game.
Be ready now.
Yeah, they got Byron in the same car he used in real life. Reddick, this is the only race he used that car in, but it's the one he uses for the entire game in this instance. And then you have Hamlin's car that I think he beat Kyle Larson in stage 2 with. And of course, I went back and looked at Fox. They did a terrible time covering that, like they usually do. 20 laps in the first stage, just like at Vegas. Thank you, Busher. I mean, I don't necessarily feel good about holding Buescher back like that. Look at it, they're damn near going 3 wide for the lead. Buescher used a mozzarella car. Farm Sticks or Farm Rich, whatever the heck it is. In this race whenever I went there. Man, we just have way less DLC schemes in this game than we used to in like Heat 3 and Heat 4. Those would have so damn many. I think even Heat 5, which I never bothered buying that game for a long time, but that had a lot of DLC too. Which I didn't wind up getting Heat 5 in time to buy the DLC, but NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition Plus has most of that DLC. As we are going for the lead, on pace, for the first time since, what the fuck, Hamlin? I think Echo Park, but you know, that's a plate track. So I think this is the first time we've gone for the lead on pace ever this season. And I love to be doing it at a race that I attended. It did not help that I tried to make a move on Hamlin and he just cut me off. And then he's going to do that again. Hamlin's further down in points, so I think I'm more fine with giving him a push than I am Byron. I just have to find my way around these guys, but I also don't want to wear out my tires. Oh, I'm already running out of grip. But I think we're in a better situation with these tires than we were in the last race with Vegas, where Doc Throttle setup in that video, it doesn't last. I think that's what I'm going to title the video. It doesn't last, or it won't last. Once you make a run really dang long, you lose everything that you started with and more. Oh my god! They just fall off so fast. For what it's worth, the tire wear when I went to this race was this dramatic. You know, a lot of off throttle time. Still too tight. Still too tight. I guess I really need to make my passes at the very beginning of a run. I just start 5th, which that's something I have to be grateful for, but it's just not enough. I mean, look at it. It won't do shit. It's the same thing. We're picking up right where we left off. Might get Byron. I think I'm going to take my pit stop like a lap or 2 later than I was doing it at Vegas this time. That way I have an advantage, but it's not such a bad disadvantage once they get on fresher tires. No, shut up, crew chief.
Still there.
Larson's helping me. We're so bogged down trying to race this guy.
Stay low.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. What a teammate. What a teammate Byron's got here. And Larson is determined to help me pull this off, I guess. Because he's still working with me. Even whenever I move up the track.
Clear outside.
I don't know if he's going to help me get to Denny Hamlin. How much longer are we going to do this?
One high.
Holy crap. Byron's just going to pull right back past me because I can't make the turn.
Still
I'm all over the place. Look at that right front. Fucking 18%. Yeah, that's Homestead for you. I don't think it's been repaved once since 2003 whenever they made it like this.
Clear outside. Inside door.
I want to switch over. This guy's in a better spot.
Inside.
Can I have them just both push me? That'd be neat.
One outside.
No, I can't. If I could switch over quick enough, then they both push me. I'm letting Hamlin win the stage over here. But, I mean, we are teammates, so what the fuck? Oh, these right side tires are not having it. I need to pit now. Let's go to Byron. He's going to push better. Off the top.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
And that I will do. And it does default to something appropriate.
Outside.
A while ago, it was already going to have me come down.
Back it down, back it down.
Am I the only guy coming down pit road?
Easy on your tires.
I guess so. I really like Mountain Dew. I started drinking it regularly in like 2021. And I didn't even like it that much. But I work with this older man who is obsessed with it. And so now I'm obsessed with it too. Not as much as he is, but still. Let's not spin the freaking car out on the apron. I like that it can drive down here. Some of these cars I get handed, they can't do that shit. Pit stops started 1 lap after mine, so not really going to have much of an advantage. Yeah, I'm going to try to rip the top as much as possible now that I'm not in traffic. No one to really draft with. No one to push me, so I just need to go as fast as possible. This is the most I could possibly make out of fresh tires. Chase Elliott's the leader, and no, he hasn't hit yet. I'm getting it. I could be getting more. I should be better warmed up than this after the qualifying session.
5 to go now.
There's Hamlin. So we beat Hamlin off pit road by a bunch, and that is the difference even 1 lap or 2 laps will make. I don't know if there's enough laps left in the race for him to make all that back up with how much pace I have in the early portion of a run and the middle portion of the run. Compared to Vegas, we actually have something we can work with here.
5 to go this time.
So we're gonna win our first stage since
Nice. 10
freaking
points for that stage.
Daytona, I think. I don't recall winning a stage at Echo Park.
Let us know if you want to change this.
I can already say this much. What I just did, I can do that again.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
If you can do it once, you can do it again.
10 away.
The real question is, can I win the race?
There's the green flag.
And even if I can't win the race, I should be able to squeeze a solid 50-something points out of it.
Stay low.
Now, no one's going to want to push me, so that's going to rule out the possibility of me leading
We lost the lead. Let's
for
get
very
it.
long in this stage.
Stay low.
You can't do that whenever your tires fall off and nobody wants to push you.
Great job. You
The
got
only reason I was able to keep up with Hamlin and Byron and Larson was because I had 2 of those guys pushing.
20 to go.
Yeah, this is 1 lap longer than the first stage. This is the same thing as Vegas. Oh my God!
Clear low.
Denny Hamlin just fucking threw it into turn 1 on lap 5 of stage 2. But no, he was never going to come anywhere near clearing me, so that wasn't going to work. They do make it stick in ways that don't make sense in this game, though. Once he gets next to me, I can't do shit. And I'm in the wall. Well, there goes that.
Inside now.
That means we can resort to being pushed again. That was so avoidable. And there you go. Got Larson trying to push me back towards Hamlin. Man, yeah, this thing is getting really freaking tight. Wandering up to the wall, or at least we're still in the groove. And Larson's having trouble sticking with me.
Bring it in. Back it down. 1 bottom.
Stupid fucking car. Man, I'm so tired of this shit. He decided to pass me. I resent that. I want to focus on the track ahead of me, but I'm trying to match whatever damn lane they run, and it's really distracting. Whenever I think they're going to do one thing, and then they don't. And then they're not even trying this run. I was kind of counting on that, considering that's what they did last time, but now they're just working with me, and then not working with me. Working with me, and then not working with me. Let's just do with that. I am going to try to pit this lap. I think they would probably pit on like a bunch of the same laps here. But I guess not, because those guys aren't pitting.
Clear up top.
Ugh. And yeah, they always gain a ton of time on pit road against us. At least if you don't do that, then they do. Yeah, another 4-tire stop. More fuel, and not exactly a fan of the
Clear out.
in-car cam during pit stops. There's not much to see. I know it's supposed to be immersive, but I'd like just a video game that shows me every part of the adventure that it can. Did it look like this whenever we took our first green flag stop? Having all these damn cars around me
Outside.
as they come onto the track?
Clear all clear.
I guess because we pit a lap later, like, the pit stops are happening differently. But even they're deciding to take pit stops differently in this second stage. But this is 1 lap difference, I swear. Oh my god, yeah, they are tremendously slow. This is something we did not get to see last time. First stage.
Clear, clear. One on the bottom.
What I'm curious about is how things are going to look in the final stage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 26 laps, just like it was at Vegas. And then the best thing I could do is just hit on lap 13 or whatever. Something I did have the privilege of seeing whenever I went to Homestead was an Xfinity Series race where there was like 5 laps to go in a stage, and like 4 cars came from the rear of the field on fresh tires, and everybody else stayed out. And it looked kind of like this. You just this one fast car zipping through 20 of them.
Leaders in the pits.
Okey dokey. So I am back on the lead lap. I'm gonna blow this fucking stage.
White flag right here.
I don't want to blow this fucking stage. Oh my god, look at him go! He's just rolling the bottom. That is a couple laps of advantage right there. I have to hold him off. 1 turn. Let's tease him with the top. He's taking the top. I'm going to throw it back up to the wall, and that did it. I gained time on him in that
One
turn.
stage, there's 10 points.
That's crazy work. Freaking Briscoe got 5th, so we don't gain that many points on him, which is something I kind of need to do with how high up he is in the standings.
Here's what we're looking to do this stop.
Yeah,
What do you
we'll
think?
do all that.
Okay, we're pitting here. There's the green flag.
This just feels like the same shit again and again. Rinse and repeat. It's going to go a little bit different this time, because there are more laps in the race. You know, it's just 5 more than that second stage we just ran. But clearly that would have been enough for Kyle Larson to do something. I don't want to throw away this 3rd win of the season that clearly have a really good chance at. I need to focus and try to drive away from these guys while I can with the car. Yeah, and look who it is. Fucking Chase Briscoe. This cannot be happening. I know what I can do. You've seen it twice. But I don't want the guy I'm finishing 1 spot ahead of to be fucking Chase Briscoe. I mean, I'm sure it's all fine and dandy that we got way more stage points than him. Because I don't know where the heck he was in the first stage. But, for fuck's sake, man. Okay, this is the last time I can run the top through a turn. I have to get on the defensive because he's making time on the bottom. And once they get next to you, there's no more holding them off. Well, I can do it one more time on the top because he's moving up. I lost time Oh, it's starting to get close to that wall. Larson's about to come around him. I don't know if I'm supposed to feel happy about that or not, because, like, eventually Kyle Larson's going to be the guy I'm battling for in the regular season championship, along with Hamlin and Byron and those guys. The thing is, Briscoe gets good ratings.
All right, bring it in and back it down.
Shut
back
up.
it down.
Briscoe gets good ratings because he was actually one of the best drivers in 2025. He just was so shit to start the season.
One bottom.
Bruh.
Clear
The
side.
trail of Larson. I almost did it. I don't think I've had much
Bring it
luck.
in and pit this
And
time.
shut up! I don't think I've had much luck in throwing blocks to keep the lead in this race. Vegas, I don't stand a chance. But this one, I got a little bit of something. He's going up high, and then Briscoe's going low. That's awful. But they're side by side. Apparently, the AI are slow when they go to the top. Huh. And I think he did that because I was running the bottom to stop him. But now, Briscoe is dropping back and can't stick with me. I think since I've worn out the right rear, the car is loose. And it helps it turn better. So, okay. It comes along right at the end of a run. I guess I don't have much shit to worry about at the end of the race then. So we're going to get just enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, which apparently that's 1.5 cans. Let's just not spin the car trying to get down pit road.
Driver,
Let's have one
we'll get
fair
back. Stay focused.
pit road entry for once in this damn race. If you want to call it that, it was on like 60. Already had some guys taking pit stops a lap before me. I don't know if any of those were like really fast guys. No one in my mirror pit. But yeah, they got a lap pressure tires.
Careful when you merge in now.
This is a really neat setting. Sun going down and casting shadows all over everything. Ooh, it is loose. But I do wish this shit
Clear high.
could have ended at night,
Leaders in the pits.
just so I could see Homestead at night. Oh my god, no, Gregson went. The damn front row motorsports cars, I don't even know what the hell they're doing. And now we're in fifth gear. It took a while to get there. Alex Bowman leads the race, but that means he has stayed out tremendously long. He absolutely has no chance of winning this, unless there is a late race caution. Could we lose one to Alex Bowman? Now he goes down. I mean, seeing Alex Bowman win a race on raw pace, that would be pretty cool, I guess. I'm beginning to think that he's reached his peak. It says Logano's on pit road.
10 to go. We're out front, driver.
Oh, goodness. I have to do 10 laps of this. And Blaney is right behind me. He's close. I don't know. I'm thinking he might have already been out on the track. I just realized. Y'all know how Ryan Blaney got hardly any damn stage points at Vegas? So even though he finished way ahead of me, he only gained like 4 points. It's almost as if his pit crew is screwing him over and he has to drive through traffic. And he's like the best driver at doing that. Well, it would seem like that's going on right now, but no, Larson just got around him. You know, Larson did win this race in real life. Briscoe's fourth. And there's Byron in fifth. Me dominating this race is absolutely necessary in order for me to capitalize on the fact that they're all running right behind me. Let's end this thing. This is where it's going to become a race again. Oh, for fuck's sake, car. Oh my god. I don't think I can do this anymore. 3.5 laps of Larson time. Oh, it's the freaking rivalry of all rivalries in modern racing. Bell and Larson. I am just backing it up a ton.
Carlo.
Nope, nope, not Carlo. Liar. You are a liar.
One low.
Ugh, I want to get an arc, but also back it up. I had my cake, and I ate it too. Hang in there. Fuck, he keeps going for passes.
Car inside.
No, that's so bullshit. That's so bullshit. I know this much. My car comes in with that right rear just as the run is about to end.
2 to go now.
And here we are. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Come on. Gotta have something left in this thing.
Easy on your tires now.
Yep, he's saying it. We got the draft, too. That'll help. Now, for a race that's been absolutely dominated, probably bored the fans. It's ending like this. This is the race that we need in real life. An actual side-by-side battle between Bell and Larson.
3 wide.
I'm going to lead to the white.
Clear high if you want it.
Seems like I just might have it. Oh, and they are slow when they go on the top like that. I think that'll do it. We just need to take a normal turn 3. Don't go stuff it in the wall.
Your tires now.
Yes, I know that. 14%, 11%. Yeah, it turns so good whenever that right rear is all soft and compressed with nothing left in it.
Amazing win. You just
Okay.
to amaze us, driver.
Win number 3 on the season. Our first max points day. I didn't know if we was going to even get any on this difficulty because it's the maximum difficulty. And I did it without that freaking OP setup that I found. It's like I said, that other setup might as well have had me a 20-second lead by the end of this race. Not this thing, freaking side by side, nose to nose coming to the line. Yeah, I wish Chase Briscoe hadn't finished that high. But then I could say the same for Byron and Hamlin and Blaney. We did everything we possibly could have done in this one. For those that are invested in the playoff stuff, even though I really don't care for it, I still try to put some effort in to make sure we're in a good situation for the playoffs. And there you go. 7 playoff points to add on to the 11 that we already had. So that is 18, and we're going to get more throughout the regular season, I can already tell. But we have a 22-point lead over Chase Briscoe now. That is a lot better. Oh, and then William Byron, we got 34 points on him. And I'm not even going to do the math on these. That they're now so far behind that I just want to focus on Byron and Briscoe. Now, I can keep the names in mind. You know, Blaney and Elliott and Larson. It'll be the same ones throughout the season, so I shouldn't have too much to worry about as far as like remembering them. Because the good races and bad races will be with like Chastain and Bowman, the like. But I'll see you guys next time when we go to Martinsville for the Cookout 400. You can see I got the Reese's car because it really seems to match the theme right there. That's that, and episode over.